Oi, what time do we call this? It's time. Rich, I see you in the chat. You need to explain yourself. Oi, what's going on here? What happened today, British? I didn't see what happened, but I saw the result. What happened? Give me the lowdown. I had you up, and by the time I came back around towards the end of the race, you were gone already. Hit me with the details. I need to know. Lap 1. Uh-oh. I saw... What, you finished the sprint... I saw... You finished the sprint, what, P7? And then the next time I saw you, it was a while before the race started. And then I think when I checked in, it was still pretty early, but I think I did see that you were already on the hards or something. So I figured something happened that caused an early box. And you were in like P what, 11-ish? It was like 11 or 12. You're over 20 seconds behind for half the race. That's fair. Because what, you were like right outside top 10, right? That sounds right. Awful race. That's tough. At least the sprint went all right. You do normal point stuff for sprints. Because what, you qualified P7, finished P7 in the sprint, and then DNF from the race. So pretty tough weekend all around, but you know, it could be worse. Could always be a little bit worse. But you know, we live and we learn. Eight points, 1 point. You finished first in your tier for the sprint, so 8 points. Let's go. I mean, that's still, it's, you know, it's not the full result we wanted, but you know, that's maximum pointage for the sprint at least. Go be a lot worse if you win no points everywhere. So got to find those silver linings, you know. Could always be a little bit better, but all right. I do want to talk more about car launches because now they're pretty much all of the car launches are done. We can move on to that here in a little bit, but first it's time. Finally, I mean, we all know why the cars are black this season. It's about time. It's been a long time. I'd have to go back and look when the last time we played our Haas save, and I'm so excited. Coming off of a wonderful finish in season 4, Pierre Gasly winning the World Drivers Championship, Haas winning the Constructors Championship, and a final race that was wild. Multiple safety cars, a red flag finish in the final race of the year. Never seen that one before. That one was crazy. We went through the off season, and as you can see, we made a change. And now we're hoping to see some good racing coming out of America's F1 team. We got Lando Norris coming off of his contract in the previous season, and now we have a good, solid, younger driver lineup that hopefully is going to provide a little bit more battling near the top of the grid. Mick never really was able to find the same pace that Pierre did in the same car, and so I'm hoping that Lando and Pierre will be a little more close together, a little more involved from race to race, and we're gonna hope and pray that, you know, hopefully the combination of the two of them, we won't see as many mistakes, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So let's get it going. Let's waste no time. Our ATR period starts today. We will be hopping over to that immediately. We're gonna go through everything. Our ATR CFD simulator hours is announced. We thrashed the rest of the grid last season, so we're gonna have lower CFD time than anyone else. But we can take a look at the team roster updates for season 5. Obviously, you have us, Haas. Only change dropping Mick Schumacher and picking up one Lando Norris. Red Bull, Max Charles, Nick De Vries. In the Mercedes, we have Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Frederick Vesti. In the Ferrari, Carlos Sainz, George Russell moving into the Ferrari. That's new. That's going to be a very fun. Ferrari have a very strong driver lineup. Just on rating alone, definitely going to be second on the grid compared to Red Bull, with obviously Max and Charles. So that's going to be very interesting to see George in the Ferrari red. Let's see, at McLaren we have Checo and Mick. It seems pretty straightforward. You have Mick and Lando kind of just flopping. In the Alpine, we have Danny Rick, Kevin Magnussen, Logan Sargent, Alfa Romeo, Antonio Giovinazzi enters. Williams, Jack Doohan, still love Jack Doohan, by the way. They also have Oliver Bierman as their reserve as well. He's already a 75 overall. Going to need to keep an eye on that one. And then AlphaTauri, the same. Zane Maloney, absolutely just horrific season last year. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a jump from him. Alex Albon, obviously still there in 83 overall. I really wanted Alex Albon at the beginning of the series, but we'll see. Stoffel Van Dorn still in. Lance Stroll still in. Vershoor and Hajar there for AlphaTauri and Aston Martin. Canada, how are we doing? Welcome in. You're about to see the most goated car on the grid making some moves. Our memorabilia room is pretty bad. We'll go ahead, we'll refurb it. We're all good. Rob, how's it going, brother? How are we feeling? Welcome in. We're having some fun. Both of those things are getting refurbed, but also ATR period started. So we are going to jump straight in and continue our dominance in creating just the most goated F1 car that we possibly can. We're going to be dumping half of our time. I have not been avoiding the tax, man. You're just crazy. So we're gonna be dumping half of our CFD MAU hours and then 20 out of our 56 wind tunnel time. I do know, Zero. How you doing, my man? How's things going? How's life? How's things going? Vibing, I hope. Wow, we are gonna be first in a lot of stuff. Which I would sure hope so. You are now funding this big tall boy. Hey, I appreciate that sub, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. All right, British, relax. You just jealous, British. You know, jealousy doesn't look good on you. I appreciate that, man. You know, I've been doing this for a little bit. It's been a lot of fun. Can't complain too much, you know. Plus, like, now that did I really only have this many? Apparently I did. I've become hard addicted to F1, like really just in the last year, and so this has been crazy. I was looking actually. I have, before I started today, I have 183 hours on this game already. I have 183 hours on a game, which really is exactly the same whether you pick it up day 1 or you pick it up day 200. It's absolutely wild to me. Oh, we did, let's see, rear wing is that, we'll do front wing for the rest. So it was Miami. It was the Miami race last year. I realized it was on television that I threw it on. I've told the story a bunch around these parts, but I threw it on and it had me. It had me from the jump. And then obviously with us being so close to Austin, We actually went to the US Grand Prix last year. Super awesome. Loved everything about that. And so we're going again this year. We're going to go to the Vegas race in November. It's going to be, it's a lot of fun. It's super interesting. And I realized that once we actually had it on TV and we could record it and do all that stuff, I'm hard addicted. British, we did have a lovely evening yesterday. I spent a good 3 hours cooking. It sucked. I don't mind cooking, but cooking is not my favorite activity in the entire world. Tickets were 3K on the strips. Yeah, on the strip is crazy expensive. We, thanks to our Amex card, got access to tickets the day before general admission went up, and so it was still, we got tickets around the what's it called, the MS, is it the MSG Sphere? It's like one of the grandstands, like in sector 2, and they were like 2K a pop. In which we did it because we were kind of planning for it, and I also just love Vegas in general, and so we like planned for it and like all that stuff, so it was okay. But at the same time, like, bro, on the strip there was no shot. On the strip was crazy. I would have loved to get a spot on the strip, but there's just no way. That was way too expensive. Okay, now you're waiting for new tickets to drop for Vegas, dude. Yeah, I'm interested in keeping an eye on the tickets. We got 3-day passes. And so I'm curious to see if we could potentially like parlay those elsewhere, if it's a thing. I don't know. British are going to Spa this year. Let's go. I would love, we talked about this a lot. I would love to make it over. Oh, I did not manufacture any of the stuff I made. I started doing it and then just did not. We got plenty of days, right? Oh yeah, we got so much time. Let me do this real quick before I forget. It was that, and then it was front wing, right? Normal, yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, we were really looking forward to it. We still have to do flights, but flights are crazy expensive right now, so we're hoping they'll go down a little bit. But worst case scenario, we know we're gonna get that soon. Yeah, it's gonna be so crazy. Just the first Vegas race in that long. I'm super excited to see what that looks like more than anything. Yeah, go, absolutely. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the sub. If you stop back in, definitely say what's up. Always welcome in anyone who wants to come by, chat F1, chat about pretty much anything at this point. But all right, I've kind of just been on autopilot. Our rear wing and front wing have finished, and at this point we're kind of just continuing on. Underfloor design is complete. We are going to be flying. Everything's finishing. Everything's finishing. Our helipad's in poor condition. Well, we can't have that. We wouldn't dare have that. We have $27 million, by the way. A new Formula One season, 2026, come and gone. Post Barcelona, so no upgrades. We are first and third. So like first top car, second car, and top speed and acceleration. Very middle of the pack when it comes to cornering. And on average, low speed cornering is pretty rough. DRS and acceleration is totally fine. Dirty air cornering, are like the third best car. Brake cooling and engine cooling definitely have a long way to go, but we are working on that. Our underfloor design is complete. All right, we have 17 days until Bahrain. We can finish 3, or we can make 4. Now let's do that. You lost all your channel points when your sub ran out? How does that work? Is that a thing? Did I do that? Is that a setting? In the bin, true. Idle engineers, I would love for them to do something. It's just, you know, the ATR period hadn't started yet. We are gonna be crazy, by the way. All right, new ATR period starts, which means we go and make a new component of all of the other things we haven't made. So chassis, we're gonna split these up a little more evenly. We'll do 1. Yeah, it'll be 1.4 all around, and then 56 divided by 4 is, what is that? Let's go, British. 3 months. Whoop whoop. took a second. I don't know what it is about the internet recently, but like the internet has been like crazy, like unresponsive. Like I feels like just in general, like beyond anything else, just weirdly, like I don't know, just slow. All right, chassis done. We still need to do side pods and everybody's favorite side pods and suspension. Everybody get hyped. It's coming. Let's see. This is suspension. All right, we are gonna do this unironically. Brake cooling to the max. Also drag reduction. Everyone gets a second. Oh, no. And then last and not least, side pods gets everything else. I honestly might focus on engine cooling for this one as well, because engine cooling apparently needs work. Everything else can stay exactly the same. Number 20 on the okay, yeah, K-Max snuck back in. I saw that. Yeah. Wow, Stream Elements, you are taking the piss on this one. That is very late. Wow, we. See, this is what I'm saying. Stream Elements like a minute or two late. I'm putting that notification in the chat. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Maybe just my internet needs a good refurb right now. I don't know, but it's kind of in the bin, not gonna lie. Preseason testing results again. It's really making it. All right, everything is still pretty much exactly the same. Obviously, we haven't put any of the new stuff on the car. That's gonna be, we're sandbagging until we get to Bahrain in 5 days, I should add. Perfect. All of our new components are in and on. I really probably could have been paying attention to these. Let's go with chassis. Let's go 2 of them. Let's go with low speed and drag reduction. Let's go with pit crew management. I'm trying to do everything I possibly can this season to get our pit crew like up, because this pit crew is horrible, just horrific. So tire changes are currently at a 76. My goal is to get this to 100 and then car release, and then kind of probably bounce back and forth between front and rear jack and car release. Just try and get those things up. You don't swear. Hey, it's okay. Swearing is okay. This is a safe space. Haas is just so goated, dude. I don't even know what to say. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, can we just be like, oh, we're just gonna get first and everything, no matter what? Like, goated, easy. I mean, do I dare like do like 2 in the top 5? Honestly, that's probably sandbagging at least a little bit. Fastest lap, finish position, 1 on the podium. I like 1 on the podium. Finish position streak, we're gonna go 2 in the top 6, 5 races in a row. Should be pretty easy. That looks like a good solid first weekend. But now the most important thing that we need to do right now is install the things we made. New front wing on, new rear wing on, new underfloor on, banging them out. That's it. We still have $30 million goated, basically. Actually, do we have what facilities aren't at the max yet? Wind tunnel, design center, factory. That development speed is pretty good. 178 days. British, you're my chief strategist. That can extend to facilities management as well. $28 million. Do we want to put down 28 of our $30 million just to get that 25% development speed? Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear. We are generating a new look for Haas F1. We are going to be spending money like nobody's business this year, except for right now because we have no money. But here we go. The first race weekend of the season. Let's absolutely get it. I need to pull up. I need to pull up my chief race engineer's notes for setup. Got to get in the habit of actually using these things again. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Bahrain, top of the list. We're ready. First things first. Again, the goal is going to be one practice session, sim the rest, get on to the race day. Bish bash bosh, on the move, on the groove, and we're outie. Oh, not that one, this one. 4, 11, 6, 4. Just like me. Ha, Lamau, just kidding. And then 50. Cornering looks like it's a little out. We'll see how this goes. Other than that, ugh, I haven't done this in so long. 18 laps of our range, sure. Go to practice 1, manage practice 1, confirmed.
Radio check. Radio check, okay.
Oh, the first, nothing like the first practice session of the season. Here we go, baby. Just like that, we're back to watching 16 times. All right, no. This is all going to be about car part knowledge, track acclimatization, the whole 9 yards, because that's pretty much all this is, as well as setup confidence. All right, we can talk about car reveals. Aha. How about that black Merc BB? Also, I saw you leave a bunch of notes in there when I first started, and then I got distracted when my friend Zach popped in.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Oh, did someone run wide there? Hey yo, Pierre, we're not starting this already.
Now just focus on the Haas.
I know it's first practice. I know you're not used to the car yet. We're not doing this right now, all right? We're not doing it already, right?
They've locked up and gone straight on.
We better not. That's all I'm saying is we better not be.
What's your thoughts on coming in or doing any more?
A great 95% Lando Norris, 86% Pierre.
How's the balance?
I'm really pleased.
They're gonna finish and then they'll come in and then we'll take a look all around. All right, where are the notes? Where are the notes?
Oh, big lock up there.
British says, well, also, why are all the cars black this season? It's just, oh, it's obviously save weight. Duh. It's obviously to save weight. Paint. I think I saw a tweet which basically said that if an F1 car is fully painted, it has like 6 kilos of paint on it, which sounds crazy to me. Like, that just doesn't sound right to me. But at the same time, like, that's exactly why. It's to save, it's to save weight. I agree, it's not fun to look at. I will counter with, yes, but black cars look super nice. So there is that. So that is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is also that, where everyone is just going to be running black cars. Like, imagine everyone running the Mercedes livery with like the only defining characteristic being like the one like Patronus stripe down the side, like the bottom, like it just being that for everyone. I think all right, Lando, more like Chocdo. I'm sure the FIA has a rule against it. I'm sure they probably do. I'm sure there's I'm sure there are definitely rules about not noticeability, but like differentiality between the cars. It's like they all have to be different enough to where it's easier to distinguish them on track. So it'll be interesting. I think this year is going to be the first instance of teams really pushing it, and then we'll probably learn more about how the FIA is going to respond to it as this season goes on. But I mean, Mercedes is the only one who's going to get away with, I think, going like basically a full carbon tub with like just the paint going over the top, mainly just because they already have a history of running an all black car. That I think they're going to get the benefit of the doubt more than anything on this year. But I'm hoping, I don't know like what the allowance is, because I don't, to be fair, I don't claim to know all of the rules around how like heavy the cars can be, or like how heavy the cars have to be, or like the minimum weight stuff or any of that. But I feel like there needs to be an allowance for paint. I think paint shouldn't be taken into account for whatever regulations they're trying to like do. 88% is the same. Sean, welcome in. We're season 5ing of Haas. I'm gonna show a clip. Dump it. I don't think you can put it in the chat. Are you in the Discord, Sean? I feel like I remember you in the Discord before. Yes, the black Mercedes. Dude, we were just talking about that. Honestly, it looks so good. The black Merc looks so good. I remember so it went live. So we debated on you have a tic tac to post in the Discord from the official F1. I mean, that's what the Discord is for. There you go, Sean. It looks way better when it was silver. See, I like it all black. I do. I'm not gonna sit. I'm simming, by the way. I'm not gonna sit here and honestly, I did enjoy the vibrance of the silver. Here's the thing. I think the black car should be reserved primarily for
Our race weekend continues as we head into
off years. Like, it shouldn't be black all the time. It should be black sometimes. Hey, yo, let's go. I like the vibrance of when it was in silver, but I'm not gonna sit here and go that it doesn't look good. It doesn't look better in black. Bro, when I saw it was all black. I thought it was just gonna be like all black and white, and when I saw the side on with the Petronas like stripe down the bottom, dude, it got me. It's the perfect amount of color for like the side angle, like the side pod. It was perfect. And then the Ineos on the behind the rear wing being all red, I really liked that as well. Oh, British, you sent the Ferrari, or is that the yeah, the glass. Yeah. Alright, DMCA. Ah, DMAC. Whew. Trying to get me banned over here, British? Just kidding, I already knew what it was. That was on me. Plus, only like 5 seconds played, so we're good. But the yeah, the Petronas stripe down the side looked chef's kiss. Dude, that TikTok, dude, TikTok has been like crazy this like car release season. It's been pretty good. It's been a lot of fun. Is Bahrain a circuit where we need a set of softs?
Radio check.
Yeah, I had that thought as well. I had that thought as well. Lewis going like neon yellow, total sense. It's Lewis. Like yellow, it just makes sense. But George going with lime green is that was off. That was odd to me. I did find that very odd. Watching that clip.
Lap cars can now overtake.
Hamilton back in the McLaren.
Ricardo.
Oh, poor Ricardo.
Oh, we got a crash on the track. Who?
I have a feeling.
Under the safety car. Ricardo.
Oh, Danny boy.
Where's his front wing?
Oh, Danny boy.
What are Alpine doing? You can't send that chicane with no front wing.
Oh, Danny boy.
Cash, that's a really weird thing to ask.
Oh, for anyone not in the Discord who doesn't have access to it, it was a safety car in which lap cars were allowed to overtake, which was just Daniel Ricciardo, who then crashed on the overtaking lap. Oh, in just incredible stuff, really. All right, we're gonna send Lando right here after Max. Maybe give him a bit of space. Send Pierre. And we're gonna see if we can get our one lap in nice and clean, nice and fresh. Lando's not gonna get strolled. Let's go.
Was that a lockup on the track?
We should be absolutely flying. Pierre gets by Stroll. We are good to go. But yeah, going back to George's thing and seeing, oh, Pierre 5 thousandths faster, I see. Indeed. But yeah, I was really surprised to see George go with like the neon green over like his regular blue. I don't understand why. Maybe it just wasn't as bright as they wanted it to be, but at the same time, I liked his blue. I did. Bert Maylander will be like, can someone make way and clear the debris? I don't feel my tire. True. Oh, it has a Mick in that McLaren P6, by the way. Sheesh. Perez in the bin. All right, who's gonna be out? Last season we saw pretty much the same 5 cars be out, both Astons, usually Maloney and also Yuki. Doing up there in P12, love to see it. Verstappen down there in P15, by the way, likely gets saved on this last lap, but at the same time, a very interesting situation developing. And Giovinazzi, where's Gio? Hello, Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi currently sitting in 13th, trying to keep an eye on all of the new faces. Sainz goes, wow, Ferrari going fast. Of course, track evolution is a thing, but woo. Giovinazzi out, Tsunoda out, Stroll, Van Dorn out, Zane Maloney still having troubles. Alex Albon gets out, sneaking in. Kevin Max in the Alpine with Danny Rick having a lot of fun with them. I'm gonna slap on some used tires and on to Q2. British can attest to this. Last season, I kind of had an infatuation with Jack Doohan, dragging that Williams probably far more north up the leaderboard in qualifying than he had any right to. Obviously, race pace is a little bit different, just because race pace is going to, it's gonna be what it's gonna be at the end of everything. But at the same time, he dragged that Williams pretty high up all of last season. Him being it was his first season in the seat full time, and so I don't think it was enough to give him a seat full time, but it definitely was giving me some vibes to like keep an eye on that lad as we continue on. Pierre gets by Max, nice and tasty like. Lando 7 thousandths behind Leclerc, faster than Russell. Gasly goes 500ths faster than Leclerc on a set of used tires. It looks like everyone is on a used tire run, so this is exactly what I want. I want like 6 cars to be battling for pole. Like last season, it was either Pierre got it or we were starting like 2nd row and like 4th row. Lando is within 600ths of Pierre, when in this same situation, Mick would be 3.5 to 4.5 tenths behind him. And so it doesn't make any sense to me how that works or anything like that. Like, it just does not make sense to me how that consistently happened. And so that's exactly, I'm already seeing the gains. We're already seeing Lando and Pierre kind of matching each other a little bit here. So we will go 8 times speed. Let's see, Signs down there in the bottom likely will get out here. Obviously we've seen Signs have plenty of pace this session. Perez is down there. Albon likely might move out. It'll be very interesting to see who ends up in the bottom here. Kevin Magnussen comes through and improves. Danny Rick improves. Russell goes fastest. We are gone green so far. Signs. Danger zone, Signs. Danger zone. Oh, P9 for dear Carlos. Lando jumps up to P3. And Pierre will come across the line for P3 himself. He'll take it right back. Fernando yesterday was driving the Aston Martin car out on track in Silverstone. I saw that. I saw a lot of clips. I'm excited to see the kind of content that's going to get put out you know, today, starting like tomorrow, really, because today was like shakedown day for like everyone pretty much, and then it was like a lot of them, and then starting tomorrow. Also, who was out? I didn't see it all. Doing out, sad. Checo. Oh, that's P1. Dang it. Where are we at? Danny Rick out, Mick out, Joe out, Doing out, Albon out. Oof, bit of a tough one there. Kevin Magnussen squeaks through. Carlos Sainz P9. That's not exactly where they want him to be. Esteban Ocon below us. That's all that matters. Charles Leclerc having a bit of a nightmare Q2, but at the same time, it'd be what it'd be. Use tire run, engaging for the first Q3 session of the season. Excuse me. Preseason starts a week today. That sounds right. But aren't they're allowed like 150 kilometers for like filming or something soon? I think I saw that today. It looked cool when his helmet is back to the original Spanish color. Nice. We love that. We love originals. We love the classics. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna send Lando and give Pierre a bit of a tow, just to see exactly how powerful the tow can be here. Because I think in Q2 we kind of did the thing we're wont to do sometimes, where we gave them a little too much clean air, but everyone else was able to take advantage of a bit more of a tow. Here goes quite a bit faster, so I think we're gonna, for the end of Q3, I think we're gonna be sending them a little closer to the rest of the field to try and give them both a bit of a tow. I think our car is going to be okay enough to withstand the dirty air, but I think it'll be okay. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have Gasly, Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell has shown he can be up there kind of all battling for the top spot, but it's all going to come down to this. Verstappen's going quite early. All right, we're going to send Lando now, and then Pierre right after. We're going to see if we can use Signs to give us a bit of a tow for Lando, and Lando to give Pierre a bit of a tow. Since it is the end of his first Q3 session in the Haas, we will be going on board with Lando Norris as he comes through and starts his final lap of qualifying, to finish his first qualifying sessions in the Haas F1 car, a truly dominant championship winning car from a season ago, and we are going to try and repeat once again. Goes green first sector, things you love to see. Pierre goes yellow first sector, and don't think he's really close enough to get advantage into the tow. He's running in a little too much clean air. It's very fascinating to watch from like a physics standpoint, as we'll come through to finish sector 2. What, it's about right here. Lando goes purple middle sector. Pierre goes yellow middle sector. Pierre not going to improve. Verstappen not enough. Rounding the final corner, Lando Norris, is he going to put it on pole? Lando puts it on pole. Pierre, not enough. Lando Norris takes pole position in his first weekend in the car. The only time he tops the session, and he puts it on Pierre's head. It is a Haas front row lockout. That is not something you would see very often. Not but a season ago with the issues that Mick had. This is what we want to see. I want to see this season wrapped up ASAP. And to answer your question, yes, we still do have the worst point system in history.
The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Time. Let's see. It looks like a banging it looks like a two-stop pretty much no matter what. I'm kind of leaning, all right, relax. I'm kind of leaning towards putting them on the yes, the classic wet, medium, soft. Thoughts? Seems pretty natural. It only loses 12.5 minutes. No, I think I'm looking at something like the medium soft, because we do have one fresh set of tires, so we can do medium soft. It says it loses 2 seconds, but I think I like the longevity and the maneuverability of the medium soft. And then I think for Pierre, we're gonna do the same thing, but I might just reverse it. Go soft, medium, kind of, you know. Get a little different. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, pain, suffering, is all I know. Soft, medium, and then back this one up. Like there. Do something like that. That's kind of, yeah, I'm trying to like, yeah, so I think I want Pierre to match. I think Lando hopefully will be able to get away fast enough, and then he'll end on the fastest tire. But basically the softs aren't really looking to like they're going to be able to go that much longer. But the difference is we're going to be flying. That's the big difference. We're going to give them the max fuel, which really is just another quarter turn of fuel. But here we go. Medium, soft for pole position Lando Norris. Soft, medium for reigning world drivers champion Pierre Gasly. This is gonna be fun. I cannot wait.
The drivers are lined up tonight.
They're lined up. They're ready. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to do the Haas save again.
They're starting today at the head of the
I realized when we finished up season 4 that like there was no way YouTube was gonna catch up like for a while, which is exactly why we started the Red Bull save. But at the same time, it's like I put this on the shelf. Oh, I should have looked to see when the last time I played this was. I could look it up on Twitch, but at the same time, all right, here we go to 5 red lights,
and it's lights out and away we go.
Here we go, baby. Oh, what a getaway from the lad on the mediums. What a getaway. Oh, stay in front. Let's go. We're flying. Let's go. Oh, we're flying. Also, all right, as this race gets going, I am instituting a rule right here, right now. The purpose of this season is to see 2 drivers fighting for a championship in the same car. There will be 0, repeat after me, 0 team orders at all this entire season. If I make a strategy error and one of them ends up behind the other on a faster tire but can't get by, 0 team orders. Nil. If Lando wants to win a championship, he's gonna have to earn it. I reject your resignation. And Sean Gasly needs to be careful now because he's only 1 penalty point away. I thought he was 2. Is he 1 point or 2 points away? I thought it was 2, but I might have missed one from Abu Dhabi. And point of points only good. Yes, yes, he has to be basically extreme. Oh, I also totally meant to like dump these back down. Until May. I think that's like against my human rights. Well, how does that really work when it's like British versus American crossovers? I don't know how that really is gonna work, but we'll see. 1 or 2, but more the human deserves penalty points for result. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he's gonna have to either be very careful, or he's just gonna have to just face tank. He's just gonna have to face tank it and just get it out of the way. Because once he serves his race ban, then it resets, right? So like, I almost am just like, screw it, dude. Round 1, just full send, just take it on the chin, and like just refresh, you know. Billy Big Bollocks. Now that's something I didn't think I would ever have to hear. Imagine Ocon caused them to get a race ban. Yes, imagine. Oh my god. Alright, Lando's Pierre's strategy of starting on the sauce is kind of getting negated by Lando here, but it could definitely happen, yeah. Alright, Lando, you need to save fuel, please. Save fuel, please. Also, tire check. Rest of the field, tire check. Lando's the only one on mediums. That's incredible. Ocon needs a permanent ban from Formula One. I mean, you can try. Oh, that's an AlphaTauri. Oh, Zane. Oh, Mr. Maloney, not like this. I'm not even gonna watch it. Doing now into P14. You are correct. It's not like you dislike him, but you absolutely despise the man. You know, it's not that I don't like him. I just hate him and everything he stands for. So it really just comes down to that, you know. It's nothing against the man, just I don't like him. So it be what it be. Oh, it's funny. All right, 5 laps in, almost nearing a 10th of the way through this one. We're about a 10th of the way. No, actually, we are about a 10th of the way through this one at this point. Gasly leads Norris, leads Verstappen, leads Leclerc, leads Sainz, Bottas, Perez, Russell, Ocon, and Ricciardo rounding out the top 10. From there, Magnussen by Mick, by Zhou, by Doohan, Albon, Sonoda, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Van Dorn, and Maloney, who had his bit of an error, but he is going to have Van Dorn down there, who just does not have the pace. Uh-oh, Max Verstappen getting by Lando Norris.
Red Bull moved up.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, now we need to start thinking of clickbait headlines. Lando Norris washed. Can't even beat Max Verstappen. Needs replacing. ASAP, bring Mick, hashtag bring Mick home. These are all the people are wondering. The people of the internet want to know. You can guarantee there'll be rivalries and beef between Ocon and Gasly. Oh, 100%. There'll be beefs between the two drivers. Not like I'm trying to be nice or anything. You just don't see him outside the points. Have shit right. True. I didn't cause nothing. No matter how much you despise Ocon, he'll be in the points when he had a good car. True. He had a decent. Well, it'll be interesting to see. Honestly, I can't wait for the season to start. Max fights the 1-2 finish. True. Unless he makes stupid errors, which doesn't usually happen. That's true. Ocon usually is usually pretty consistent. It may not always be good, but it's at least consistent. All right, Lando, you have 1/10 of a kilogram that you can use to push with. Use it wisely. Ocon, as always, will be the most unsportsmanlike driver on the grid. Are you sure? Because Lance Stroll tried to kill Fernando Alonso last year at the USGP, and then basically blamed Fernando for it. So, have we considered that at all? Because I feel like we should. Have you watched the Ocon checkout days? No, that was a little bit too before my time. I did see a lot of Ocon and Fernando this season, specifically this season. Ocon's a rat. Hey, that's a rat with a race win. Oh, Pierre Gasly overtaken. That's the power of DRS. Not much Ocon Fernando. Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of Ocon Fernando. There was their big spat in Brazil that was causing some stirrage. Ocon and Checo happen quite often. I need to go back and like see if I can find record. Oh, the move! Oh, Lando! The move! Oh, he's back! Oh, what a move! Oh my! Lando back into P2. Ocon's a rat with the world's luckiest. Dude, is it luck or is it just every competing car in the world decided to crash into each other in Hungary and he was just like the next fastest car on the circuit? Is it that? I mean, you need to have luck and he has to fend off set for the race win. True. I think winning a race in Formula One either requires, oh, 3 wide, nope, 2 wide. I feel like luck really needs to be on your side when it comes to competing in Formula One, and Ocon did just happen to be in the right place at the wrong time. It's exactly like Pierre's win in Monza in 2020. It's just, you need to be in the right place at the right time, and that's an instance where he was. Yeah, Bottas scored a perfect game that race. Yes, 7 in SMR now is fighting for 8th versus an Alpine that was battling for 4th. True. Verstappen overtaking Lando Norris. Lando Norris washed? Question mark. Lando Norris should retire? Question mark. I will say this: Pierre's win was a masterclass in perfect timing, and he did have to fend off a late charge by Carlos Sainz to win that one. Like, Pierre earned his win for sure, 100%. Yo, Lando just overtook Max like through the S's here, like not even with DRS. Checo's win in Sakir was absolutely crazy. Like, damage, like lap 1 comes back to win. That's wild. It was a little bit of luck with Mercedes fumbling the bag, but that was crazy. Yeah, Checo's win in Sakir was a masterclass for sure. Like, no, you'll hear nothing against it from me, 100%.
Red Bull moved up.
All right, let's see. Pierre has a 10% tire advantage over pretty much everyone else still on softs, and Lando's tires are really just only gonna get better from here, which is probably why he's now taken away the position from Pierre, battling the 2 Red Bulls, if I had to guess. Yeah, he was last end of lap 1 and then ends up winning Sakir. Yeah, that's 100%. If Hamilton didn't have that penalty, Gasly wouldn't have won in Monza, but that's like the luck thing we were talking about. Like, sometimes you just have to be in the right place at the right times, and sometimes, especially if you're not in a championship winning car, or like you're not a true world drivers championship class driver, like, to get a win, you either need to put it all together like one time and just be perfect, or you need to have some lucky things go your way, and I think that's one of those instances where it did. Ooh, British throwing around the "Are you French" debate. Interesting. He's a Nando guy. We love Nandos. All right, can we talk about how I feel like this is the first time in like a long time that we haven't had a huge separation in the race? Like, there are the 2 groups. There's the top 10 and then like the next 8. But like at the same time, like, everyone's kind of stayed together pretty well. Pierre has entered his pit window, which means everyone else has got to be pitting pretty soon as well. Biased, but their wins is like almost is in similar circumstances. Yeah, no, totally understand. That's where I'm like, when you see those stories of like Pierre's win, Ocon's win. Like, you look at everything surrounding it, and you always look at it. I feel like everyone always looks at it and goes, oh, that makes a lot more sense. When you see, like, in Hungary, everyone went bowling at the beginning of the race, and Ocon kind of got to walk away with it. And then you look in Monza for Pierre, and you look at it and you go, okay, well, with everything that happened. But at the same time, I mean, that could have been anyone, and they positioned themselves to be right there. So it's kind of one of those things that sometimes, you know, you just got to be, sometimes you just got to get lucky, I think. And as annoying as that is, I think that's just kind of facts. Will Gasly have won without all the drama? No. Will Ocon have won with all the drama? No. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you kind of need the luck, but at the same time, there's a skill to being in the right place at the right time to take advantage of the luck. Yo, Lando's flying, by the way. You can say the same about a lot of drivers. True. I think that's the same thing. I think that's kind of like at the end of the day. I think there is a lot of skill, a lot of strategy, and a lot of factors that go into. All right, Pierre, we boxed this lap. Pierre. There's a lot of factors that go into sport, especially a sport like racing. But at the same time, like, it's your ability to be there consistently that I think is like the true definition of skill. And it's like, we definitely haven't seen like the same from Ocon or Pierre. So yeah, you can definitely say their wins were because of luck, but they were able to capitalize, and they were good enough to be able to capitalize, I think, is what we're saying though. There's definitely, yeah, like, you could go down like a laundry list and rattle off a bunch of people. Let's just say every driver needs that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, in sport in general, like, you can be the best, but at the same time, you're gonna still need some amount of luck to be able to really pull it off. Like, you need almost everything to go perfectly to come out on top. And so it's just one of those things where they were able to do it. They were able to make it work. All right, Pierre in P9. Let's see, but I mean, there's still. Whoa! We literally just boxed.
Red flag, slow down.
We literally just boxed. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible for Pierre. This is great for all right, we're gonna put Lando. I forgot. Yeah, no, they also like don't show replays. It was something going into turn 1. I saw a couple of dots hanging out in turn 1. I tell you what, I don't know if they like increased the likelihood of red flags, but we had a lot of red flags recently. Yeah, I think Lando on hards to go to softs. I think I agree with that. We'll go Lando to softs. I mean, Pierre literally just boxed. I mean, I think Pierre, we just leave alone, right? Right, like we literally just, it's exactly the same. Unless we. What did I miss? I'm gonna leave you guys to that. I'm gonna leave Pierre. Pierre's gonna be alone. He literally just boxed. He's gonna be on the exact same timer. He definitely did just get absolutely screwed, since he literally he just boxed. And now everyone ahead of. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is wild. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of mediums. Mediums from Sainz, mediums from the Alpine, mediums from the Alpha.
And it's lights out. And away we go.
Pierre got absolutely screwed, and Lando got the best case scenario, and Pierre got the worst case scenario. Wow. Oh, fuel, push. Where is the boy? Van Dorn in the top 10. This is how you know it's rigged. F1 rigged. Van Dorn's in the top 10. Giovinazzi's in the top 10. Tsunoda's in 5th. Ocon's in 3rd. What is happening? This is rigged. I don't know if it's rigged for views or money or what. Mom, get the camera. Lando's still in first though.
There's a spin.
Mixed spinning. Nothing's changed. Everything's exactly the same. We need to fix Lando's strat here right quick. I want to create this. What if we put him to mediums? No? All right, no. We're good. We're good. Everything's exactly the same. In our Red Bull save, we had a red flag occur in like 3 races in a row. Like, I don't know how that works, but it did. Like, I went from like having no red flags in like the first 4 months of me playing this game, and then I've had like 5 or 6 in like the last. Oh, running wide. Who was it? Oh, Van Dorn couldn't handle the pressure. See you later. That's a free place for us. Oh, I'm sitting here staring at the tires. Wow, that red flag really puts a damper in the way this race was going. We got absolutely screwed with Pierre, who basically was in a net P3 behind Verstappen, and now it's like starting in P9 again, and now he's got to, hey, we got to earn it. All right, we're gonna, oh, not what I wanted.
Haas with an overtake there.
Okay, Pierre, relax. Yup. DRS? We did not. But we are flying though, so there is that. All right, Pierre. Let's get. We're in a literal train all the way up to P1. Pain. All right, Giovinazzi is slowing down because he is getting nervous about having the reigning world champion behind him. We're gonna see if we can use this to our advantage.
I think there's been a lockup.
Go. Send it into turn 1, Pierre. Do it. Send it. Yes. Yes. Full send. Absolutely. Only full sends from here, sir. Thank you.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
Here, that's where you're supposed to send it down the inside of Yuki. Giovinazzi, nervous? Never. Terry the thought. Never in my life would I have seen such a thing before. Dude, Pierre has some terrible reactions out of corners. He just lost like 4/10 because he basically just didn't accelerate coming out of the corner. Unheard of. Literally impossible even.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Dude, so, oh, who's that? Is that Maloney? It is Maloney. Back down with his friend. Kevin Magnussen, by the way, also made a mistake at some point and is now hanging out with the rookies. Kevin Magnussen making big mistakes in races, unheard of. Never would have heard never would have heard of such things. Dude, every once in a while, I'll remember and I'll go back and watch the clip of like right at the end of season 2 when we decided to get rid of Kevin, about how he crashed out of both Brazil and Abu Dhabi. It was crazy. Literally in Brazil, the dude is in first or like in second or something. I think he was in second. All he had to do was finish and he would get a podium because he was ahead by like 13 seconds from P3. And immediately just throws it off he goes straight. So like turn 1 in Brazil, right? You know, you go left, he went straight, and that was that. That one was pretty sad to watch. That one was pretty bad. Hey yo, Pierre, why is Yuki getting like better releases from you here, by the way? Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? This is the Williams we're talking about. Oh yeah, no, both of us were just like, it was just in such total shock that like, it was at that point, like we already like were pretty sure that we were going to get replaced, Kevin, or at least I was. But it was in that moment in Brazil where I was like, yes, we literally cannot keep this man, because if we keep this man, we are never going to win. And then Abu Dhabi comes and he basically crashes out later. Mick comes through with a fantastic drive to finish the season, and then we never looked back. Why is Danny better? Why is my Danny better than your Danny? Because my Daniel Ricciardo is goated. Because he knows what's up. He knows the Haas save is where it's at. All right, let's start pressuring Yuki a little bit and see if we can get by the young lad. Cap? No, definitely not. I mean, my Ocon is also in P3, so he knows better than to do that in your save, and so here we are. He knows that he knows I won't he knows I won't literally try and destroy him with every step if he does this well like he would in your save. So woo. Yo, this train is getting crazy.
Haas with an overtake.
Norris re-overtakes Sainz. Sainz overtakes Norris. A tale as old as time. The only good news is there still is one more stop in this race for everyone. Lando, I'm hoping we're going to be able to play track position. Pierre is just hopefully going to be on a faster tire at the end. A French man driving a German brand that's home track is in the UK. You know, that is the thing. That is exactly what is going on. I feel like that's a fun game to play though, because like you have, well, I guess Haas's home track would be the US Grand Prix, so I guess that's fair. The F1 is a confusing place when you really sit down and think about it. You start putting up all the threads and connecting all the dots. It becomes a spider web pretty quickly. All right, we're gonna see if we can get by Sonoda here.
Advance the race position.
Why not just, oh my god. Send it. Send it. Yup. That's another position.
Haas with an overtake there.
Yeah, what is that line? Lando's doing Lando things up there in first. We're keeping an eye on Pierre because apparently he's the one that we need to keep an eye on the most. Carlando. Oh, the good old days. Carlos and Lando just sharing the lead at this point. Sharing is indeed caring. Honestly, the fact that Lando is able to like keep flip-flopping with him on hards compared to Sainz being on the mediums it shows good things. It shows good things that are coming. I say that and I say that, but he's still in the lead. Pierre really needs a good harvest. That's what he needs. He needs at least a little bit of time to where the point where if he's on neutral, he doesn't run out of ERS by the end of the lap. We're gonna see if we can get away with a cheeky harvest for like half a lap. Sharing is caring. Try saying that when STIs or STDs are at me, and hey, some people are weird out there, you know. Some people just be like that. Some people just do be wildin'. All right, that should be enough. All right, Pierre should have enough ERS that he won't run out by the end of a lap anymore. Dude, Americans should scare you at this point. I mean, let's be honest. It's like, it's scary out here, man. It's wild. I would make the joke about it being the Wild West, but like, it kind of is still in certain parts of the country. Yo.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. I made a realization yeah, like literally yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was. It was literally yesterday where I was like, I'm like, I learned that I'm hard addicted to just mindlessly scrolling Twitter. This is a tangent. It's related, I promise. Where literally I set a timer on my phone so I can only use Twitter for 2 hours a day. I did that. Yeah, I did that Monday night. Literally yesterday, I spent more time on Twitter desktop, on like the Twitter website on my desktop, than I have like the last year combined. And I was like, that's when I realized, I was like, damn, I'm like hard addicted for like no reason. And so that was literally that. I literally scrolled through 6 tweets, got distracted, and then you know, that was that. To be fair though, we've kind of entered a point in this race where not a whole lot's really happening. I know it's unfortunate. I'm working on it. Oh my god, Pierre, don't do that. I hate that animation. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Hey, you try enjoying your job. That usually helps. I mean, I like my job. I do, but my job also employs the tactic of sitting around a lot.
And Ferrari just gained a place.
And so realistically, there's a lot of downtime as well, at least for me. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit. We're kind of nearing the next pit stop, so it's not a swap with you. I mean, from what it sounds like you're like having to like sleep during the day and be up in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna go with a hard no. Do we think the undercut is more powerful here or the overcut in Bahrain? What do we think? Your job is to make sure kids don't commit 24/7. That's fair. The undercut is more powerful. We might try and box a lap early with Pierre then. We can try and because our tires are starting to wear out a lot sooner anyway. But of course we have been. You know what, Pierre? Box this lap, Pierre. Box this lap. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try the undercut with Pierre. We need to do something a little different with Pierre if we're gonna have a chance here. So we're gonna try a cheeky undercut. We're gonna try a bit of a cheeky undercut here around Bahrain. The fact that Gio and Yuki are still in the top 10, dude, that red flag really threw a wrench into everyone's plans. All right, let me see the map. All right, we're definitely gonna come out in clean air because this whole group is gonna be past us here. We're the only ones in, so the undercut is really gonna be tested here. I really want to come out. Well, we're probably gonna be behind. We're gonna be behind these guys. Catch this clean air, or get into the DRS or something so we can get by quickly. Getting ahead of Kevin and Van Dorn there would have been very useful. Oh my god. Oh, this is worst case scenario. Oh my god, Pierre, your reactions are just horrific. Oh my god. No one boxes. One of you box. One of you, for the love of God, box, please. Oh, please. Oh my god. Oh, Pierre. Oh, it's over for Pierre. It's over. It's over. Follow him. Follow him. Oh my god. Mamma mia, I'm in P5. You know, you're probably not that far off if we're being entirely honest. Oh my god, Pierre, what are we doing? Oh, Pierre, what are we doing? How far off are we?
That's a new race position.
Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be close. Go. Go. Send it around the outside. Still no boxers. I don't care. I'm leaving him on overtake because we gotta get by Kevin here. Please, 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 please. Are they trying to go to like to softs? They're probably trying to go to softs, actually. I waste your battery, literally waste it. Imagine those two get points. That would be crazy. I mean, they're currently beating Max Verstappen. Yeah, they're definitely gonna go softs at this point. Oh, who done it? Giovinazzi couldn't handle it.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Oh, spinning.
Take a closer look.
Oh, Gio.
The Alfa Romeo involved in this.
Oh, he's number 99.
What a spin.
That's crazy. Oh no, Gio, you mamma mia. You mamma mia moron.
Really disappointed.
Running in the top 10 and spinning. Wow, couldn't be us. Couldn't be anyone involved. All right, we now have infinite clean air, Pierre. Infinite clean air, please go. Their tires they're like 40%. Sounds about right. Insert cartoon spinning sound effect. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gio messing up, unheard of. Never tarry the thought. How we doing, Dynamite? Welcome in. It's been a minute. Giovinazzi making a mistake, spinning out of nowhere. Oh, who done it?
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
I saw signs and went, oh, he made it. Oh, never mind. It's overtake.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
It's Van Dorn. Hey, look at these poor souls. Here, here, and here. Like, no one. Hey, this is me at part 1 of my revamped my team.
Haas with an overtake there.
This is me. Van Dorn was me. This driving like 15 to 20 seconds behind everyone else. No one around. Nothing. First stream you made in a week and you're greeting strangers. Let's go. We love that. We love meeting new friends. That's why we do it. Hey, we have caught up to Giovinazzi, by the way. Oh, the move! The bait. Get baited.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh, Ricardo boxes. We box. We box. Box this lap, Lando. Box this lap. Yes, run away from them. Yes. No, Dakota. People say, I mean, sometimes. It really depends on the people, but to a certain degree, yes, I do 100% agree with you. All right, we're gonna hope that our experiment with Pierre is gonna succeed here. Who made a mistake? Right here, neutral, back to standard. Here we go. Here we go, into the box. Ocon, not boxing yet. Ocon trying to go to the end, question mark? Uh-oh. Oh, we got held. Oh, we lose. What is that? Are they just going an extra? Oh my, all of these people. All of these people are in the mud, by the way. Pierre Gasly, a net P1 right now, unless these hard runners are trying to go to the end. If all of these medium runners box this lap, that's a net P3. Oh my goodness. Pierre Gasly in for a wild one. Sainz overtook. We failed the undercut to Sainz because we got held. This is a crazy start to the season. A red flag, crazy mistakes. Gasly overtaking Doohan. Gasly's flying. We'll go over here to Pierre because all he's doing is battling people on like 10% mediums at this point. Flying, 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 flying. We're flying. Oh, that's a warning. That's a warning, Pierre. That's a track limits warning. Beware. Oh, we're flying. All right, we're outside. We are at 0 kilograms, so we have to lower. I know the order is still absolutely wild. Doohan's still in the top 6. He's gonna have to pit though. Ocon's winning. Sainz and Russell are down in P9 and 10. Bottas is in P11. Perez and Mick are in 14 and 18. Well, Tsunoda's in P12. Giovinazzi was doing good, but then he spun. Joe finally pits. That's the fastest lap for one Landro Norris.
An excellent move by Haas to gain a few places.
Norris has gained 3 positions. Lando is back up into P5. If he wins, I hope the game. He has to be boxing soon. He's on 40% hards. There's no universe in which these hards are getting to the end. I don't care who you are. There's no chance. Yuki could definitely get points here. Yuki is 100% poised to get points here, which would be huge for Williams. Ocon is 7 seconds ahead of Verstappen because Verstappen and Leclerc are fighting. It looks like Pierre is making his way past Leclerc. Should get by. Leclerc boxes. Pierre unable to get by Verstappen. We will do so now. Oh my god, Pierre, please go to the inside, please. No? Oh, okay. It is P8. You're right. I've been Red Bulling too much. I have been Red Bulling too much. See, this is how long it's been since I played this this point system. You're right. I mean, Yuki's P9. He's right there. It's not impossible. Pierre overtakes the Verstappen, and honestly, Verstappen should not have the pace on 35% hards to make this work. This is gonna get crazy. Lando has the most soft. This is why you save a set of soft tires. This is why you always save a set of soft tires, because you never know when you're gonna get a red flag to just screw up your strategy, and you might have to bolt on a set of softs. Yeah, Ocon and Max, if they're actually trying to go to the end, that's just like horrific for them. Like, actually, like, Lando needs to be getting by this dude like ASAP. In fact, we'll go ahead and just, oh my god, not like this. Oh my god, stop wasting battery if you're not gonna go. Oh my god, if you're not, Lando, just go around him. Oh my god.
We have low battery.
Okay.
Oh, now you want to pass him. And we get DRS. We're flying. Brothers, I think Ocon is legitimately trying to go to the end. I think Ocon is legitimately trying to go to the end. And if he should have boxed so long ago. So long. Here we go. Honestly, I'm not even going to touch anything because we should have the pace to pass him pretty much regardless. Oh, now he boxes with 10. He boxes with 9 laps remaining. Oh, you poor souls. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Uh-oh. And guess who's back, baby? Guess who's back? Back again. Pierre's back. Dude, what a wild race. A red flag really throws a wrench into it. We do the undercut to perfection, and now it is a Haas 1-2 again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, oh yeah, they had to pit. Like, why did they wait so long though? That's the question. Where are they? Verstappen has an 83%, and Ocon also has an 83%. They're nowhere near points now. Like, they are nowhere near points with not that many laps remaining. Tsunoda in 7th. Pog. Yuki getting points. Wow. Good for him. Where's Duan's down here. I think Duan got the bad end of a pit strategy there. Honestly, I think with Lando on the softs and the tire deg not really being as bad as Pierre would need him to be, I think this is... Oh! I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Norris almost,
Seems to have been
they
a
almost
lockup.
Red Bull, what was that, Baku 2018? Oh my God. I saw our season careening off a cliff before we even got started. Oh my God. That was not Pierre. That was Lando. I was watching Pierre and Lando went wide. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Content. Can I touch this right now? Highlight. I'm gonna clip it. I'm clipping it right here. Literally just happened. We're at the battle for fifth. Oh, the battle! It's processing. Please hold. It's processing. Please hold. Russell back. Whoa, Russell damage? I missed it. Whatever just happened. I don't know. Russell box. What really grinds your gears? Yeah, Ferrari doing a Ferrari thing. There we go. Oh my God, hold on. Here we go. What do we got? Stroll in 9th. Oh my God. Albon in 8th. What happened? I look away for 2 seconds. I look away for 2 seconds and this is what I come back to. Yuki's in 5th. What is happening? Go on, Yuki-san. Pierre's tires are dying. Everybody's tires are dying. This is going to be a who can limp it over the finish line. Oh my God. Sainz is on 37. Oh, we got it in the bag. Oh, what? But what? Harris in the what? What? What are they doing? Oh my God. You're literally Giovinazzi scoring points. Giovinazzi in the points. Stroll in the points. Albon and Yuki in the point. What is this top 5? What's this top 8? Verstappen in P12. Russell in P14. Oh my God. Everywhere I look, it's madness. Everywhere I look, it's madness. After reviewing the clip, you decided that Lando did nothing wrong. Okay. Oh, if they pit Yuki, they're throwing. What are all these people boxing? Stroll, you idiot! So yo, Aston Martin, what are you doing? Aston Martin is throwing away. Leclerc's in the points. Oh. Red Bull in the points. Oh, we couldn't have that. Giovinazzi still points. Albon still points. Yuki still good points. Daniel Ricciardo's in P4. What is happening? Giovinazzi making a move for P6. No. Dude, if they... Why are they boxing? Why are they boxing with 3 laps remaining? Oh, the move! Oh. Oh, the move! Side by side! Through the S's! Oh my god! Tire wear, tire check, bang, tire check. Everybody has no tires. That's the overarching theme here, is that just nobody has any tires. Except for the people who are like way down here. Van Dorn's on 24% tires and they boxed Stroll when he had like 35% tires.
So this is last lap.
What are they doing? Oh my god, they're actually throwing. Zhou gets past Leclerc. No points for Red Bull. Come on, Giovinazzi, full send. Giovinazzi spun like 20 laps ago, and here he is in the points on his opening debut with Alfa Romeo. What is happening? Nobody has tires. No, Sainz is on. Oh, Ricciardo onto the podium. Daniel Ricciardo.
Nice checker flag.
Oh my god, Daniel Ricciardo on the podium!
Well done.
In the Sainz in the mud. Yuki Tsunoda 5th. Giovinazzi 6th. Albano 7th. Oh, the battle. Here it comes.
When you
Oh
stop
my god.
P1, wait 5 seconds and then P0.
Giovinazzi gets by Alba. Giovinazzi P6. Leclerc, no points for Red Bull. No points for Mercedes. No points for McLaren. 1 finish in the points for Ferrari, a 1-2 for Haas. Lando Norris wins his opening round in the Haas F1 team. What in the... That is a double points finish for Alfa Romeo. What is happening? Yuki and P5, let's go. What was this race? Let's go, Lando.
Norris can be proud. What a fantastic performance from him.
What was this race? Dude, I didn't think it'd get even more hype than season 4 was, but season 5 is starting off with an absolute bang. Ow, that
Never
hurt.
have a team been more deserving of a podium. Everyone must be ecstatic.
Let's go, Lando. Dude, Aston. All right, real talk. Look at me in the eye. Look at me in the eye. Hold on.
And after
Where is
such
it?
a fabulous drive here to... them, of course, the other two
Absolutely throwing.
drivers
Daniel Ricciardo on. Dude, what a podium. Can you imagine how much fun this podium would be in real life? A Lando Norris win, Pierre Gasly P2, Daniel Ricciardo P3.
Won them a lot of new fans.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first
My
place
goodness.
in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
What am I going to say? What a race. Show me the results again. I need to see the results again because holy, look at this craziness. We finish in the exact order we start in. Daniel Ricciardo makes up 8 positions. Yuki Tsunoda makes up 12 positions. Tonio Giovinazzi, 10 positions. Alex Albon, 8 positions. And then Zhou Guanyu rounds it out 5 positions up. That red flag could not have thrown more of a wrecking ball into this race had it tried outside of the top 2. That's absurd. That's absolutely absurd. We lead the drivers by far. We lead the constructor. Oh. Like, what are we even doing here? Like what are we doing here? We are already 12 points ahead of not Red Bull, not Ferrari, not Mercedes, Alpine. We are 12 points ahead of Alpine. And what are we doing here, dude? Just give us the championship already. Give us the championship already. We're all. What are we talking about? And I agree. No one DNF. Why was the race red flag? No idea. No, literally no idea. Data view. Is it in here? Lap history. Red flag. Why? Does it say why? Hello. Events. Session suspended, cars. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. We boxed lap 17 for a red flag. There was no reason. I mean, we're just goated. Like, what do you want from me? Lando's got the dev point. That's going in his control. What a race. 1.1 milli out the door. 4 milli in the door. Okay, I know you can't see it. It says 3.9 million right here. What a race. What an absolutely banging way to start the season. What a way to start. Let's go. It's Jeddah right now. Let's get it. CFD simulator is completed. Let's go. What was that race, by the way? What was that race? What was that? That's absurd. I don't know if I've seen anything like that at all. 0% chance. You step up here, Open and Saudi taking Lando with them for a Danny Rick win. Dude, I'm for it. I'd love to see Danny Rick win another race. That was wild. Like, start to finish, absolutely absurd. I don't understand. Oh, my voice is destroyed today. I did way too much yelling. All right, Jeddah, we're gonna hope it's gonna be a little more low key because my voice is not gonna survive if another race like that. But okay. The plan for the next one is during FP1, I'm gonna go pee because I'm hydrated as heck right now. Thanks, British. And then we'll continue on. Jeddah Corniche Circuit, round 2 of season 5 at the helm of Haas F1 team. We're coming off of one of the craziest races I've ever seen. That's a 1-2 for Lando and Pierre respectively. The rest of the top 8 was absolutely absurd. There was a red flag within the first 20 laps. Absolutely screwed Pierre over in the moment because he had just boxed the lap before, and so he was the unfortunate recipient of some unluckiness. The problem is the rest of the race was absolutely absurd, and if you haven't seen that one, you should absolutely go back and watch that race because you'll never expect the results that came out of it. But we start here now, preparing for round 2. Lando has a dev point, and we are going to go ahead and just bang that straight in, not even thinking about it. Cornering is a 90 overall now. Perfect. Theo has a couple of dev points. We're gonna throw it in his, one in there and one in accuracy. Easy. Any staff dev points? We do. Keep things just nice and even for Simone Resta. Nothing else. Let's see. Our CFD simulator upgrade went through like we saw. That's beautiful. Lando doesn't need to worry about his defending as long as he's always leading the race. So let's just do that. As long as Lando is just in first, then we don't need to worry about it. We had nothing come through in terms of designs or anything else, so this is going to be a very quick turnaround. Go ahead and do our race prep. We're going to do 2 into Q2. Seems pretty simple. Qualifying position, we're going to do 2. Let's get ballsy, huh? 2 in the top 4. 2 in the top 4. Finish position, we're gonna do 2 in the top 4. I'm getting confident. That last race has got me feeling some kind of way. That's gonna be our things for that. Without further ado, race weekend, Jeddah coming up. Easy.
Formula
Can't
One
say
is
ooh
back.
professional shit.
Welcome to one of the
That's,
fastest
you know how much
races on
time that saves me. Literally that doing that, just the intros, that how much time that saves me for editing. Infinite time, literally infinite. All right, let's see this good setup that we've used for a couple of seasons now. 7.5, 11, 9, 1, 3, 4, 5.05. Your traction looks a little off, Chief. Well, we'll run it. We'll run it. Don't worry about it. 7.5, 11, 9, 1, 3, 4, 5.05. Nailed it. Perfect. Let's do it. FP1 starts. I'm gonna send them out. Run to the restroom. Dark.
Radio check. Okay.
All right.
Radio check. Okay.
Radio check.
Green light,
Okay.
green light.
All right. Send them both out. We're gonna wait. Make sure there's no slowdowns, just like that one. Pierre running wide, literally already. British, don't you start. You're jinxing here already. All right. I will be right back.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Giving me shit for blaming the British in general. I don't think that's how that works. I do have bad luck. But the problem is I only have bad luck when you're here. So I don't jinx them, brother. You say you don't jinx anything. I very specifically remember a multi-race stretch. Last season, in season 3, Austria I know was one of them, where we ran perfectly fine for like the entire like races before that, and then the one day you come back, like you missed one day, came back, that race was wildly inconsistent. You complimented my drivers, and then literally in real life, within 30 seconds, they would make major mistakes and risk everything. Austria was not my fault. I will take nothing for that. 93%, beautiful.
Doing any more?
Pierre, thoughts? 90. Oh,
I'm happy.
Austria was not my fault. I refuse.
What do you think?
Absolute refusal.
I'm really pleased.
They're really pleased. I'm really
Hey,
pleased.
firm.
I'm BSC.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
New. Do 20 laps. Do 20 laps. We're not going to change a thing, and then we're just going to hang out the rest of the session, and we'll worry about everything else as we get to it. Ocon, there you go. Does that make you feel better at least? Ocon retiring from a practice session. Does that make you feel better? I hope it does. The Frenchman puts one in the bin. See, the universe also works in your favor that way, where when you get upset, it throws a Frenchman into the wall, and it, you know, just to make you smile. So, you know, the universe does go both ways. Oh, they just didn't go out lit. I know that's my fault. Me not sending them out, that's 100% my fault. It worked. True. It worked. It did its job. Let's look at Giovinazzi, fresh off of his points finish in round 1, currently running in P19. Nope. Strike that. P20. Strike that. P20. On the way. Waiting. All right, at some point soon, I want to, hopefully in a night like this where we can have a handful of people in here, I want to sit down and I want to work with you guys in chat to come up with like our top 5 to 7, maybe like 5 to 10, however many we can come up with, like things we want to see for F1 Manager 23, and I want to make a video about that and put it up on the YouTubes. I think that video time is coming, and I've been wanting to make it. So I think later, maybe Friday if we're around. We'll see how many people show up. Maybe Friday, maybe Monday we'll sit down and we'll try and come up with a list, and I'll start writing up a script for that. We'll do it on Friday, and then over the weekend I'll start writing up a script for a YouTube video. You'll be at work. Damn on blast. Well, fine.
Copy that.
I'll probably also put a post in Discord, and we can start. Actually, I can do that like literally while we're waiting here.
Struggling so much with the grip.
Copy.
But something I want to start compiling.
Can you help me?
Shut up, Pierre. Shut up and drive.
The checkered flag is now out.
Yeah, I'll do it later. Mainly just because practice is over. Let's go. Setup confidences are good enough. We go next.
Here we are, back for
more Formula One action. Pierre Gasly topping the charts. They hit 100% car part knowledge for the first time, plus 95 plus setup confidences. We are goated. Let's.
Check.
That was a quick turnaround. What in the world? Alrighty.
It should be green now.
Let's get it. Verstappen getting out nice and early. I sent Lando literally right after Checo. That's a bit embarrassing. We'll send Pierre in that gap. Leclerc getting in his own teammate's way. Lamau couldn't be us. I mean, not really, but also Lamau couldn't be us. Let's go. They're both going to get clean laps. Lando even getting a bit of a tow from Perez. Pierre almost goes purple all the way around. Does go faster than Lando by once again 7 thousandths and only 9 thousandths faster than Leclerc and only 1.3 hundredths faster than Verstappen. I think we can see on paper and quality pace who the fastest 4 cars are. But the way the last race finished was absolutely wild. Boom. Done. Create a thread. 1. There we go. I have started a thread on the Discord for anyone who really wants to drop anything there. What are we going on? What's going on? Anything interesting happening? Not really. Both Alpha Tauris, both Aston Martins, and Duin apparently got held up a lot. At least I'm hoping he's not truly 2.6 tenths off the pace. As we continue on. Relax. Come on, Duin. Let's go. Duin through. Goated. I'm the team principal of the reigning Constructors and Drivers World Championship car, and I'm rooting for a Williams driver to get out of Q1. Let's go. This is where I want to be. Q2 onwards.
Radio check, okay.
Once again, got Lando right behind Checo. Pierre once again is gonna get clean lap. Lando also clean lap. Pierre goes purple final 2 sectors. Love to see that. 1.7 seconds faster than Verstappen and 2 tenths faster than Lando. But we all know it's gonna come down to the final laps anyway. We are, we've reached the point where I can legitimately say we're gonna win a championship. The only question is by how much. We've reached that point where there's not even in question, it's not even in doubt. It's just we're gonna win a championship, and then that's fact. Like, that's crazy. I remember when we started this series, we were gonna win a championship, and now we're gonna win a championship. Goated. Here goes purple first sector. Love to see it. Here goes purple. Dude, purple. Pierre is out to play tonight, depending on where you are in the world. Pierre. Oh, Pierre goes back. Lando. More like Bindo. P4 from Lando, hoping for better results in Q3, but nonetheless we are well through. Let's get Q3 up and going. Just to go to things.
Radio check.
Just to go to things.
Radio check, okay. Radio check, okay.
Radio check, okay. Radio check, okay. Waiting. We've had really good luck sending Lando out behind Checo, so we are going to do that again. Tire check. Everybody's on new tires. New tire run. Be-doo. New tire run for everyone else besides us. Pierre still going purple on a used set of tires. This dude loves Jeddah. Not faster than Lando, but this dude loves Jeddah. Yo, look at the gap from P1 to P4. Is less than 1/10, and it's less than 7/100ths. Absurd. Here we go. All comes down to this. All right, we're gonna we watched Lando last time. We'll watch Pierre this time. Here we go. Rounding the final corner, Pierre has shown a propensity for purple sectors this evening, so we are gonna wait and see if he can do it once again on a fresh set of tires here around the Jeddah street circuits. Max Verstappen currently holding on to pole by less than 3/100ths from either of our drivers. Lando does not improve his first sector. That's a bit worrying for the young Brit, but Pierre goes purple, just like he always seemed. This dude has been flying all weekend so far. Lando once again does not improve. Uh-oh, Lando's in trouble. Pierre does not go purple middle sector. He's going to need an absolutely banging final sector if he's going to want pole position. Max Verstappen finds a little bit more time. Can we do it? Lando Norris will come and cross. Not improve. Pierre, not enough. Oh, Pierre, not enough. Leclerc, oh, it was Leclerc, not Max. Leclerc comes through and bangs in a time. Wow, that is a Red Bull and Haas look in front of the grid for this. This is gonna get spicy, to say the least. Woo! 600 separates Pierre from Charles. Lando, not the pace we were expecting to see out of the young lad. He wins in Bahrain, but you put him in Jeddah and all of a sudden we're seeing issues.
During qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. Alpine demonstrated a lot of grit.
All right, let's see what strats we got going on. It looks like, oof, that's a tough looking. Ooh, that's a tough looking. I mean, we do have a fresh set of softs, but like, this just feels like stopping too many times. I think we're gonna do. We got. Oh, they're both on. Who's starting further up? Pierre is starting further up. So Pierre gets the preferred strat. We'll try and give Lando the better tires the rest of the way. A one stop around Jeddah. This is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get spicy. This could get very, very spicy. There's a front row start for Pierre. Bang on one stops for both. I'm seeing him hum from the chat from Chief Tire Strategist. You have thoughts, my good British sir? You wish us to change anything in particular? Seem to have some thoughts ruminating around that young British noggin of yours. He's impressed. You all heard it. Everyone here, you heard it. Clip it. Like, like I'm in agreement. I see. Hey, I'll take it. Somebody clip it, chat. We got him.
Here. Drivers now lined up on the grid.
All right, this could get. Oh, is that some hards I just saw? Am I saying a hards to medium from someone in the top 5? Show me the grid again.
Further down the grid. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them.
Show me the front of the grid again.
Hard work.
Number 20, by the way. It's Kevin. He's back.
We're now moments away from this.
Hards from Ferrari. Hards on an Alpine. Hards on the second Red Bull. Uh-oh.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Tire check. A good amount of hards. Verstappen, the only one on hards in the top 5. Yeah, the only one on hards in the top 5. But he gets a better jump. Fascinating. Interesting. A good mix of hards and mediums. Usually I feel like the AI likes to start on the faster tire, but not this time. We're leaving them both on overtake to see if we can get a cheeky move done, just like Pierre does right here to take the lead. Side by side into the final corner. Make it stick.
Is that a new race
Let's
position
go.
for Haas?
Beautiful. Full send down the inside. Lando. Full send. Full unadulterated send. Let's go. That's a Haas 1-3. Boxing in Leclerc. Trying to make a move. Getting the nose in.
Haas with an overtake there.
Woo. Spicy. Spicy. Here we go. Down the inside. He's leaving space. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. What a start. Basically, we have to stay in front of Verstappen and Russell here with them being on the slower tire. We don't really necessarily even need to overtake Leclerc, to say the least. It's just a nice to have. DRS is enabled. This is going to get spicy now. You know, in the grand scheme of things, we could have probably put them on alternating strategies. One of them probably would have been Lando on the hards to start to match, if I had known to match Verstappen. But at the same time, I just like them both starting on the same tire. You know, you never know what's going to happen going into turn one on any given evening. Might as well give ourselves an opportunity to make something happen in the long run. Luckily, it looks like Leclerc is more worried about defending from Lando than really truly attacking Pierre. He says as he does so. I just need to stop talking, apparently. A little double overtake, Haas side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Who's backing out first? Uh-oh. This is what we... Ooh. Lando backs out, probably wisely, if we're being honest. British's black magic can't hurt us here, because he did predict a Pierre Gasly spin, taking out both cars, wisely backing out to keep the voodoo. You feel discrimination? There's no, is that really discrimination if it's something that you like legitimately did? Because I mean that's just facts. Also, we've already built a 3-second gap to Russell and P5. Whoa, Lando! Down the inside. Mad because I'm a god. Fair. Guess I can't complain too much. This 3.5 second gap to Russell could be the greatest thing of the day so far. Haas going well, easy. Well, don't you start attempting it. I recognize. Don't think I don't recognize when you start to tempt things for no reason. Lando worried about Max a little bit. Slows down to cover off the Dutchman. Honestly, Max is the biggest winner here because he's getting dragged along by 3 cars on medium tires on the hards and actually is like positioning himself to like overtake. Oh, the huge switchback. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. 3 wide still. Oh my.
With an overtake.
That was a 3 wide moment for far too far into sector 1. I'm not gonna lie.
Red Bull gained a place.
That was crazy. All right, strategy is going well so far. 4 seconds separate the top 4 from P5. I think this is kind of a little bit more of what I was expecting in Bahrain until the first round of pit stops went and then the red flag came out and just threw everything into the garbage. Goated 1-2. Woo! Huge cover off by Pierre there. Huge cover. All right, let's take a gander around the rest of the Here's Bottas, just overtook Russell, kind of leading this the rest of the field. Literally the rest of the field, all the way to Albon, who's just outside a second away from everyone else. But he's likely going to start falling back more and more now, and that top, that bottom 5 is going to slowly fall away. But I mean, we're looking at a P5, legitimate a P5 to P15 DRS train. Wow.
Haas with an overtake there.
Gasly and Leclerc, I mean, they're all doing their thing. Russell goes flying. I mean, this train right here is slowing them down so much. It's gonna hurt them so badly in the long run. It's not even funny. 5.5 seconds back, 8 laps in, 7 full laps in on lap 8. You're over 5.5 seconds off of the next group. Like, woof. Oh, dude, just drive around them, forehead. Just drive faster, forehead. Dude, have you ever considered just driving faster? Seems to be a goated strategy. Oh, look at that. They did. They drove faster. They went around them. Nice. I mean, this is a much more interesting battle. I'm not going to lie. I want to see someone make a mistake and cause a huge pileup in this group. That's a red flag if I've ever seen one, especially around Jeddah. Like, imagine, oh, I don't know, Kevin Magnussen locking up, ramming into the back of George Russell, who rams into the back of Sergio Perez, rams into the back of Valtteri Bottas. Imagine the clip. Imagine. I'd post that. Oh, the huge switch. The carnage that would ensue would be absolutely wild. All right, not a whole lot going on. I mean, we still got like 10, 11 laps until the next round of pit stops. We're kind of starting to drive away a little bit. Well, I gotta stop talking. Leclerc immediately double overtake back into the lead. But we are now 7.5 seconds in front of the next group. I'm telling you, the biggest winner out of all of this is Max Verstappen on the hards, who's just getting dragged along and is going to be this far out in front when all of us start boxing. And we're definitely going to come out around and behind this traffic. He's just going to get to drive off in clean air on semi-fresh-ish tires. Honestly, that's gonna be a fascinating thing to watch, is how the rest of the field reacts and how Max reacts to getting that much clean air at that point. Because I mean, the three of us, I mean, obviously both of us and Leclerc are gonna be boxing in the next, at this point, in the next 5 to 7 laps. He's literally going to be on his own. He's actually just going to be on his own. All right, let's speed this up. Literally, pretty much nothing is happening. So we did say Pierre is going to get the preferred, so we're going to stay on Pierre. Kind of just waiting and seeing.
Haas with an overtake.
Yes, we are in both pit windows now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Quite the undercut you're going for here, good sirs. Quite the undercut you're going for. I think it's too early. Oh, okay, Leclerc boxes now, which means we push. That also means we box. Now, Lando, I'm gonna set you up now to box. Can I like set it in here? No? Okay, fine. Box, delay 1 lap, go. We'll hop back on board here now. And keep an eye, make sure we revert this stuff. All right, revert, balance, neutral, go. Back to Lando. They're both gonna have DRS. They should be able to be. They should be fine. Max does get the jump on us though. That's all right. Where does Pierre come out? Pierre comes out in P9, just behind Leclerc. Barely missing. that gap look like? We do really need Lando to overtake Max here if we can. Get a move on pretty much as we can here. Max is going to get DRS, but we don't want to get held up any longer than we have to. Lando into the box. Likely is going to join here, probably behind Leclerc and Pierre, if I had to guess. I guess right.
Haas with an overtake there.
He rejoins the fight pretty much right there. And now we're back to waiting. And now we are back to the waiting game. He's still within DRS, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy a little bit with him just to make sure he doesn't fall out of that DRS. We got it. Perfect. They are now vibing. Literally pretty much the rest of the way. All right, this race feels so much more boring compared to Bahrain, but that's mainly just because we haven't seen a bunch of mistakes and a red flag and all that stuff as of right now. But they are gearbox to nose, literally. Not a whole lot really happening. Max does have that 12-second gap to Kevin Magnussen in P2. Double Alpine podium as of right now. Of course, we know he still has some stops to go, but look at this gap. Like, that's a gap. That's a huge gap. Absurd. Absurd. Let's jump back over here. Oh, just in time. Oh, she goated. True. True. Danny Rick goated. Factual statements only here.
Red Bull gained a place.
Claire, I mean, they're gonna be bouncing back and forth pretty much the rest of the way. Come on, guys, let's see something happen. What kind of times are we looking at here? Max ran a half a second faster than Kevin Magnussen that last lap. Pretty much. No, faster than half a second. Jesus. The Alpines are doing a wonderful job of blocking everybody else. Although Carlos Sainz has the inside line. Oh, sneaks in. Oh, but is he gonna make it stick? He is gonna make it stick. Wow. All right, this is the groupings that I was more expecting. Like, here's Max, here's the rest of the top 9, and then here's everybody else. It feels like in Bahrain, everyone did a really good job of like sticking with each other, but here it's like Max, everybody else, and then everybody else. Who done it? Who done it? Oh, Zane. Oh, Zane. Not like this, Zane. Please.
Yellow ahead.
Oh, Zane. You poor soul. In the box. Oh, no. I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen a lapped car. I feel like Max might be on his way to making that happen. Although, he did just go to mediums, actually, so Zane should be able to hold off. Max has only extended this gap, by the way. So P2. It's gone from 13 to 13 and a half. It's gone from like 12 and a bit to 13 and a half. So on the same tire, on pretty much the same percentage, he is flying. All because these guys can't get it figured out that they need to work together to drag us for. It's 14 seconds now.
That's a new race position for Haas.
14 seconds now. We have caught up to this train, and we are literally, we don't have really the ERS to really battle it out. The only thing we have going for us is that everyone ahead of us still needs to stop. And I don't think this group is far enough away. Well, maybe actually, now that I see it on this side. But the, oh, Magnussen in. Here we go. It started. It definitely, I'm seeing a pattern. Oh, Max is in. Boom. long, huge. Let's go. He's behind us. Leclerc is a net P1 right now. Here we go. It's on the rest of the way. Max is on the faster tire. This is going to be tough. How did Leclerc jump us that much? Why is Pierre on negative fuel so much? What is going on? I hate Jeddah.
Red Bull moves up.
This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very. This might be the Red Bull 1-2 that we were afraid of. How did Leclerc get so far ahead of us, by the way? Like, how does that work? I am aware we are low fuel. I am aware, I promise. Oh, now Lando's a second. Oh no, hold on. Abort. Danger levels. We've lost. Oh no, now they're just gonna run away from us. Uh-oh. Danger zone. We don't have the ERS. We don't have no fuel, no tires, no energy. Oh no. Oh, it's a full 2 seconds. Uh-oh. And I literally made a rule, no team orders. Oh, this one might be cooked. It might be cooked. Verstappen is now just gonna, I hope in a perfect world he drives away from Leclerc and we're able to start, you know, putting in some time over him. But if he's just gonna get dragged along by Verstappen, then yeah, I think this one might be a GG. This one might be a GG go next. If it is a GG go next, then I guess that's all right. We had our 1-2 finish last time out. This will just be Red Bull kind of trying to make up as much ground as they can, but at the same time. Mood. Yeah, this one is looking like GG go next. Although if Verstappen just for some reason decides to leave Leclerc in the dust, which is not something we would be too unexpected to see, then well, no. I keep saying things right before they hit like the final corner, and then they get DRS and they just he closes the gap to a 10th. 2.5 seconds. I mean, we literally need Leclerc to like majorly cringe plus ratio plus you fell off. Specifically the last one. But the good news is we are 10 seconds ahead. It's really just going to be this battle for the last podium spot. At some point we're going to have to save that extra last little bit of fuel for Pierre, which will be fine. Because he's teetering on under. You do have 9 laps to make it up. Oh! Crash! Safety car! Safety car! Leclerc!
It's a crash.
Leclerc!
We can take a look now. Watch
Charles!
this. There's Leclerc.
No, Charles! Not like this, Charles!
And there we see the
Oh! Charles, no! Oh, if he boxes, it's over. Oh, if he boxes, it's over. I mean, he has to box. He doesn't have half a front wing. Oh, no. Charles, not like this, Charles. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's in. Uh-oh, no, Charles. Oh, Charles. Oh, Charles, not like this. bet you he has chassis damage as well. I bet. Oh, Charles. Oh, not like this, Charles. Making the points. Ayo. Ding, ding. Although probably not forever, but he's in the points. Ding, ding. Let's go. We're suddenly looking at a Haas double podium. As long as they can keep it pointed the right way, it's looking all but assured. The real question is who wants it the most? Who wants the second step and who wants to settle for the third step of the podium? Max has just continued to put in time, so this really is just all about this battle, like actually. Honestly, at this point, we can probably just put them both to harvest, both on conserve fuel, just to really rebuild that ERS, because they're both going to battle on the same settings. And we can actually build up their ERS, save that fuel now while we have the gap, and then those last couple of laps, we won't have to worry about it. We know that we're not going to catch Max, so we're just going to make sure that we don't go over on fuel. It'll be the best thing in the long run. We can also, we'll call it that for ERS. And then we will call that on fuel as well. Nailed it. We did it for a lap. But at the same time, that's going to be near perfect to get us the rest of the way. We're not going to worry about saving fuel. Pierre is a little worse on tires, so that is something we're gonna have to keep in mind. But at the same time, Carlos Sainz is behind us on mediums, but he has 9 seconds to make up over 5 laps. And survey says, Rosia, he's running about a second a lap faster than us on these settings. But we also were running conserve fuel and charge ERS for a little bit of that lap. So this lap will be a little bit more indicative. Either way, I mean, even on a second a lap, he's not going to have enough to even like get back within DRS of us. So realistically, it's looking like a double Haas podium with Charles Leclerc in the mud, in the bin, directly in the bin. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Which is about best case scenario for us. But I mean, honestly, realistically, take away the fact that Max is in first. This is exactly what I wanted out of the season already. To see our two drivers with similar pace kind of go at it, see who can come out on top. And actually, I want to see the times on regular. Yeah, he's only running 6 and a bit tenths. So literally as long as they keep it pointed the right way, and this is the way it's going to finish up. Pierre does have slightly worse tire wear as of right now. I think once we get down to 36%, I might lower them to light tires, just because I really don't want to run a risk of anyone making any kind of mistakes with worn hard tires. But we'll see. Carlos is still gaining. I don't want to lose too much pace with still a few laps to go. But all right, this is, I mean, we know where we're at. I mean, even Sainz is holding off. Well, we'll see. Is Sainz successfully holding off Valtteri Bottas? Yes, he is. What tires is Valtteri on? Oh yeah, it's gonna be used mediums versus even older, lower percentage hards. That's where we're at. Let's go ahead. We'll just jump to the final lap. I mean, nothing is really changing as of right now. Honestly, it looks like the tire is gonna be fine. We'll watch the final lap. They'll both round the final corner. Lando gets DRS somehow. I guess he was behind at the detection point, but it was able to get by. Well, what a solid race here. I think, like I was saying earlier, I think Max definitely got the biggest gift from the two of us, and Charles with dragging him along at the beginning on the hard tires, and that ended up being, you know, pretty much the difference in this one. You know, him getting basically what was it, like a 8 to 10 second gift before we started boxing. If I had known it was going to work out that well, I probably would have put Lando on the hards to start as well to try and match that strategy, but I don't like starting on the hards from the front, but that'll do it. But nonetheless, that is a double podium for Haas. Lando Norris finishes ahead of Pierre Gasly once again. We will occupy 2 steps of the podium once more. Pierre is going to be my favorite this season. Maybe, we'll see. I'll take Pierre, you take Lando. We'll be celebrating from both sides, and we won't have to worry about it. How about that?
Excellent drive. Take the pickup.
Excellent drive indeed. Any other surprises? Kevin Magnussen gets P5. That's a little surprising. We'll take a look at the rest of the standings once we get through this.
A brilliant performance from the Haas driver.
A brilliant performance from both Haas drivers. Thank you. Oh, my voice is still like shot from round 1. All right, Max, congrats. That's a good win for you, but we still increased the gap in the constructors, getting P2 and P3. Love to see it.
Sensational achievement for that Haas driver, it has to be said. They'll be absolutely ecstatic to finish up there.
Undoubtedly. The good news is going into Australia, we're going to have a couple of new components as well. So we should be able to hopefully step up once more. Max makes up 9 positions in the drivers. Wow. He ties Pierre. In the constructors, we actually tie Red Bull. In the constructors, we didn't add. But we are still 16 points ahead of second place now, with Alpine only scoring 2 points. They are now tied with Ferrari. Williams, by the way, still P5 in the constructors. That's not something you see every day. Mercedes in the bin. These two are kind of where you expect. Alfa Romeo above Mercedes, that's fun. Williams in P5 is definitely the surprise shock moment so far in the season. Any dev points? Pierre gets the dev points. Love to see it. Once again, 1.1 mil out, but 4.3 mil in. Again, you can't see it, but it says literally right here. 4.3 mil in, on to Australia. Let's keep it up. Let's keep pushing. What another just like wild race. Kind of mid. Yeah, that race was pretty whatever. All right, let's see. The last time I played the Haas save was apparently only January 20th. But that feels like forever ago, you know? That feels like so long. But it does feel good, I'll say this, to get back behind the wheel of the Haas F1 team. Let me jump over here. But I think that's gonna do it for me today. It seems like a good stopping point. I think we're gonna continue this on Friday. Start getting some this footage back in bulk. These will start to hit YouTube likely next week, probably midweek next week. So be on the lookout for that if you want to see that crazy first race again. But for now, I think that's going to do it for me today. And thank you everyone who stopped by. British, good luck with work on Friday. I know you said you won't stop in. Catch me on Monday. Love to see it. No idea what we're doing on Monday, but we'll figure it out by then. Everyone else, I appreciate everyone who came and stopped by. Z-Rob stopped by earlier. Appreciate you, my man. I don't know if you'll watch this again, but appreciate you stopping by. And thanks for the sub. I'll talk to you in a bit as well. But until then, enjoy the bangers, and I'll see you guys there in a couple days.
3 and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.